commissioners and the ambassadors, please go outside so we can take an official photograph with you. That's just the ambassadors and the high commissioners. If you go through the doors, we'll gather together with the mayor for a proper memory photograph. We're doing it now because afterwards it'll be impossible. If you just go through the doors, then. Oh.
They don't know nothing. All they know is just watching MTV, dancing, all that kind of stuff. No, we need to teach them. We are teaching them about Congo. They need to know Congo. They are the future of Congo. They need to fight for the next generation. That's what we do at the moment. Because no one can do that for them. And Kabila is not happy with that. I don't know if you heard that. Anyone from the UK, any Congolese living in the UK, if they go back to Congo, they are arresting them. So where's the democracy?
And kill people too much. You know, last time maybe when he was there, one of the activists from human rights, his name Chebeya, was there, you know. He was killed by the police general, you know. Numbi. We know everything about that. That's why we're fighting. Yeah. We need the right way, you know. The right thing.
They ask about you then. What do you work for then?
So I work for the One campaign. We do political lobbying and public campaigning on development issues related to Africa.
Are you back in Rwanda or something?
Sorry?
Are you back in Rwanda?
No, I mean...
Your friend is still in Kigali?
Yeah, I was working on a project with NGOs who are survivors of the genocide and helping them with their advocacy and project management, basically. But we're not a political organisation.
That's all right. Yeah.
But you're working for UN, no?
No, my friend was working for the UN, but we're a non-profit, non-governmental organisation, and we do work on aid and trade and agriculture. I mean, one thing that we've been working on recently is a piece of legislation which makes all companies disclose and publish how much money they're paying governments for concessions in mining and extractive industries. So, and that was actually motivated in large part by the Congo. So, trying to make it more transparent so that when there is corruption that goes on, it's exposed.
What do you think about the Congo situation now? Kabila is killing anyone who goes against him?
Yeah, I mean, as an organisation, we don't have a position on Kabila, but personally, I think that it's a very difficult thing for outsiders to influence well, because as soon as you start saying, oh no, he's bad and we support this other guy, then I think that's a lot of what's gone on in Rwanda, is that everyone felt guilty that they didn't do anything.
Even Paul Kagame is killing his own people as well. Many opposition is getting killed.
So it's not about anyone people position, Don't need.
Operating democracy in Africa is a difficult thing to do.
Very difficult.
And I mean, I think that's why you need the diaspora, but also local groups to be campaigning.
That's why we do it.
As long as it's a bunch of English people saying, you need democracy, then you have a situation like in Zimbabwe where they just say,
you can send us an email one day.
How many young people?
At the moment we have 50 young people, and we have about 25 of them from King's University, QVU University. recruit young people from college and university. We believe they can make big change. Yeah.
Because one thing we do is the presentation is 1.4 billion reasons.
Yeah.
And so it's about the fact that there are 1.4 billion people who live on less than $1.25 a day. Which gives us 1.4 billion reasons why we need to do something about it. So it starts off talking about like, well, what is extreme poverty? What does it mean to live on less than $1.25 a day? Then it goes through and talks about like, what kind of thing we've done about it, what are the barriers to ending it, why should we care, why does it matter to us? And the last bit is like, what you can do. So I don't know, I mean, if your group was interested in us coming along and doing a presentation, we could sort of tailor it a bit to the Congo.
Yeah, true. That's what we're doing at the moment, because the way things are going on in the Congo is terrible. No one will do anything apart from us Congolese can do something. If we don't do it ourselves, nobody can do it for us. We've been lobbying the last 10 years. Every time we go to the parliament, Congo,
The situation,
just like that, you know, the MP says Congo. Because at the moment, to be honest, Britain, they are packing Rwanda. Rwanda, they member Commonwealth. We are not. Which is fair enough, you know.
I mean, I think that's I don't know if that's even true. I mean, I think it's more complicated than that. I think the real problem is that not enough of the international community really cares about Congo. They care about it enough to, like, you know, keep on funding MONUSCO and to stop it completely falling apart. But to actually, like, step up and sort it out.
I believe they're not doing anything because where the mineral is in the east. East is close to Rwanda. Like Paul Kagame always send his troops in the east of Congo, getting minerals, and all that mineral is flying to London Stock Exchange. Nobody cares.
you want to take Congo part.
I know this,
Yeah, you know. Yes.
Let me get another drink. See you in a bit.
Okay.
You're being properly entertained.
We've had it so far.
I think a drink might be nice, yeah. Why not?
Yeah, more for your promotion. From Ghana. Okay. Ghana. Is there one from Nigeria?
First.
From Glasgow. Let's go. Thank you. Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for coming. Hello. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Jefferson Bote.
I'm looking here.
Look at James. My God, I never believe it. It can't be true. You can't have done something right. I'm dumbfounded. You're amazing. Sorry. It's going to be alright. We're working very hard. Yeah, I want.
We were always.
We were very, very kind.
My friend, you are blocking our shot.
Sorry.
Are you blocking our shot?
Hello. Even my very best. I didn't call it. Hello, how do you do? Nice to see you. I love Uganda. I love Uganda. Have you been there? Yeah, of course. We have a wonderful guy who works here, who's from Uganda. The guy who works downstairs. What's his name? You should get him up here. Because he's such a nice guy. And he wants to be an entrepreneur in Uganda. He has a vision of selling bicycles, and then he wants to sell Mercedes. Hello. You come from Uganda? Well, listen, maybe you should meet this guy.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm going to say hello to you. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, thank you so much.
As a card, you can check out the website there.
Lovely, thank you very much. Thank you for coming. From DRC?
Yeah, from DRC.
Okay, nice to see you. Hello, good evening. Okay. How are you?
So I had someone, you had someone. We started out as nothing more than friends.